welcome back to another vlog. If this is your first time stumbling on one of my videos, hi, welcome, I'm Taylor. Today we're going to just be having a very cozy self-care day. I have just been feeling stressed, which is a bit unusual for me in this season of life. I don't really have like external factors that really bring me stress, like work or relationships or anything like that, which I'm very grateful and blessed to be able to say. But something is stressing me because I have had a difficult time unwinding at night and a very difficult time sleeping. So my body is saying, do nothing today, take care of yourself. I started the day off super late. Andrew and I slept in. He was having a tummy ache, so we literally laid in bed till like 10 a.m. Got up, went and got breakfast at our favorite bagel spot. If you've been around, you know that that's our Saturday tradition. Picked up a coffee because we literally have nothing in our fridge right now. We're picking up groceries curbside this evening, but we came back, we sat outside, got a little bit of sun. I got a special package, which I will show you guys in a minute. I just had a very nice shower, and I thought that I would chat with you guys while I did my skincare about some of the products that I'm currently loving, because I recently moved basically all of my skincare to more affordable drugstore skincare, if you will. Although I don't know if they sell La Roche-Posay at drugstores. I usually get it. I mean, do we consider like Target a drugstore? Possibly, I'm not sure, but that is where I get my products, and I wanted to share with you guys because if you know me, you know that I'm obsessed with skincare. It is something that I spend a lot of my time on. I have been using products for not just my face, but my body as well. So I'll go ahead and share with you guys what I'm loving right now before I get extra cozy and start a new book. I'm currently finishing listening to How to End a Love Story. I've been reading it, listening to it, reading it, listening to it. It's okay. I'm not as into it as I thought I would be from the beginning. Like the beginning, I was like, oh my gosh, the first like 5-6 chapters, I was like, this is going to be so good. I'm more than 50% of the way through, so I'm feeling like I'm hoping that it takes a certain direction. If it doesn't, I'll be disappointed because the storyline has so much potential. If you've read it, I'm sure you know what I mean. So we will see. But I'm itching to start The Cruel Prince, so that's what I'm going to be starting today. So right out of the gate, I am loving the La Roche-Posay Toleriane face wash. This is for normal to dry skin. I am super loving this product. They have their prebiotic thermal water in here, which is another product I'm loving. I spray this on every time, right when I get out of the shower, especially because we have hard water here in Texas and I don't have a soft water filter. It's just nice to kind of spray my face with this. I always dry my face with a Kleenex. This is the hand towels that they sell at Target. They're super thick, just like a nice little dupe for those very expensive face napkins that you can get online. I'm sure you guys have seen. So I use these. I try not to use my towel while that is wet on my face. I go in with the Hyalu B5 serum. You want to put on your hyaluronic acid while your face is still wet. So going in with that. I don't have like acne in the traditional sense, but I do have some like bumps along my jawline, which I thought were KP because I do have KP on my body. I've since learned that they are not. They are comatones, I think. Don't quote me on that either. So I'm using about once a week because I do have drier skin. I'm alternating between the Adapalene gel by Differin and the Retinol B3 by La Roche-Posay. Alternating those every couple of nights because I don't want to dry my face out. But usually while my face has a nice is nice and wet, I'll do a little bit of gua sha just in the morning. Can definitely spend like a lot of time on gua sha. I'm kind of just doing like a simple routine this morning, but like you can open up your lymphatic system by doing like an underarm massage and a like a near your collarbone massage, and then you can really spend like time doing some special moves here with this. But like I said, I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to do a simple little gua sha routine. Probably right now, like my ride or dies, like I have to have would be the wash, the retinol, and the spray. And then during the day, a few times a week, I'm using their vitamin C serum. I really like this one. It oxidizes pretty quickly, so it's a product that you definitely want to use up within a few months. I'm super sensitive to vitamin C, and I stopped using it for a very long time, which is a bummer because I do love the perks of vitamin C, but I really had to stop using it. And this one's very gentle. I like it a lot. It is a 10%. I'm not going to do the routine right now, but some other things I'm loving for KP. If you have KP on my arms, I have it on my thighs and my tummy. I will go in with the Ordinary's glycolic acid, just put it on a cotton pad and rub it in the areas you need. I would do this like once a week to start and see how your skin responds. And then go in with La Roche-Posay's urea cream. This is a 10% urea, which is really good for like KP on your body. I'm also using it on my feet because I have really dry feet ever since coming to San Antonio. Like my skin is just like, ugh. But you can use like up to 40% urea on your feet, by the way, which I've learned. But the 10% works really nicely. Bottle's almost done and I already have a second one because that's how much I love the Toleriane moisturizer. This is a double repair moisturizer. Really good to use if you're like using actives to help with acne and if you have dry skin. This has ceramides, niacinamides. It's just really nice. I use a lot. I like my skin to be like extra moisturized. It is gentle enough to put under your eyes, by the way. I also have a very sensitive under eye area, so you'll notice I don't have an eye cream right now. Every few days I am still using up my Kopari's. Don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but this is their caffeine eye cream, which is very gentle and I do like it. Before I put my sunscreen, I'm going to let that dry even a little bit more. I bought Salt & Stone, which I've been using their little spray, the bergamot and hinoki, which you guys, I'm obsessed. So I wanted to buy the bigger bottle now that I know I love it and try their deodorant, even though like I am back to using an active deodorant because natural deodorants can do a lot to your underarms, like discoloration and such. So I'm still gonna use my active at night and see about theirs during the day. But I bought the wrong scent. I don't even know how because I swear I checked and I reached out just to see if I can do a return and they were like, just go ahead and keep it. We're gonna send you the scent that you like because we wanna minimize waste. And I thought that that was incredible. So I will be giving Salt & Stone all of my money. But now I have their most famous scent, I believe, which is Santal and Vetiver. It's a very nice fall winter scent, a very good co-ed scent as well. The bergamot's still my favorite though. And then I've been using La Roche-Posay's sunscreen. This is the Anthelio sunscreen that everyone rages over. To be honest, it's not my favorite. It takes some getting used to, but I should say it wasn't my favorite. It's growing on me. I use about this much. And when I learned how to put it on, it really helped. So I dab it in the different areas and I just came up with this by myself, but it really helped. And now I'm starting to love the product. Also gentle enough to put under your eyes, but it just glides on so much better. It feels much lighter and less cakier and less cakey. And I'll throw a little under my eyes, eyebrows, and I always put a little bit on my ears. Right now I have super dry lips, so I'm loving the Cicaplast Hydration Lip Balm. And my honorable mention product, which is literally empty, and this one's pretty pricey. I think it's like 15 to 20 for this small bottle. It's 1.35 ounces. The Cicaplast B5 Balm is everything. When I do use an active, I'll throw this all over my face at night and just wake up like, if I have like a spot on my face that I want to treat, I'll use this on my hands because I have very dry hands all the time from sanitizing them at work so much. This is a savior. I love it so much. If you're going to get anything from La Roche-Posay, I would say their face wash, their double, like the Toleriane face wash and moisturizer, and the Cicaplast B5 Balm. So that is my skincare routine that I am absolutely loving right now. The last product I'm going to mention is whenever I wear makeup, I definitely double cleanse. And I'll start with the Toleriane Micellar Water. This one's one of their pricier products, but absolutely worth it. I like it way more than Garnier's Micellar Water. And then I'll go in and wash my face in the shower, and it's just chef's kiss. But with that being said, let's go start a new book and get in some comfy, cozy clothes. Okay, wait, before I get cozy, I have to show you guys the new book that I just got in the mail. Literally last year, it's been almost a year. I was like vibing on pirates, watching like pirate docs all the time, which by the way are hella interesting. Picking up all these pirate books, which I never even ended up reading. I started one and I need to go back because I'm telling you, I really do love pirates. But anyway, I got my book by R.M. Gray, found her on Instagram. She just like showed up in my algorithm because I'm obsessed with Pirates of the Caribbean, naturally. And I'm so glad that she did because her story sounds amazing, first of all. And second, I found her early enough to pre-order her book, and it is this gorgeous special edition. I'm literally obsessed. And you guys, what, like for her debut novel, and she just dropped what the second book cover is gonna look like, and I believe it's already up for pre-order, so you know I gotta get that. Gorgeous. I'm very, very excited about this book. There's so many books that I want to read. Wish I had all the time in the world. I will read you what it's about. So this takes place 600 years ago. There are these night weavers that basically claimed the continent to be their own. This follows Aster. Her brother was killed in a battle with these night weavers. They live, my understanding is they live as pirates on the ocean because that's kind of supposed to be like a safe haven, but after her brother's death, clearly it is not. So they're like starting a new life on land. Then there is this handsome night weaver that offers her and her family protection, and I think the rest is history. So I'm interested, I'm excited. Go support her. This is her debut novel. Look at that map on the back, gorgeous. But okay, let's go start The Cruel Prince for real, for real. The art is so pretty. Feels so good. Oh, this one feels really good.
2 minutes starting now.
Good morning. It is the very next day. This was originally going to be a one-day self-care vlog. It's now going to be a 2-day self-care vlog. I will update you guys on the film and the shows we watched yesterday because we ended up just couch rotting, and honestly that is self-care. But I forgot it was daylight savings. It's 10:30, so I literally just got out of bed. You can still hear it in my voice. I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to shower, do my skincare because that's my daily routine. You will notice I'm not the kind of person to put makeup on every day, and I'm not the kind of person to put makeup on for a vlog. So I love you guys, but it's not happening. I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna go, I think, get some Starbucks. I have a Target order to pick up. I have a waxing appointment, and just enjoy fresh air, some music, just have some tea time. Let's get dressed and go do that.
Hello, Miss Starbucks. How can I help you today?
Hi, can I please get a bacon Gouda and egg sandwich? I will do a tall mango dragon fruit, please. That'll be it for me. Okay, so Starbs is acquired. Bacon Gouda, which I really like. A lot of the sandwiches hurt my tummy. I think it's the bread, but this one is usually okay. And then I just got a tall mango dragon fruit. I'm going to sit, I've got about 20 minutes-ish until I need to be at my appointment, which is just across, like, down the street. Toasty. So let's chat. Yesterday was supposed to go very different in my mind. I wouldn't say very different. Like, we always planned on watching Nosferatu, which, by the way, guys, was very, very good. I'm like, are enough people raging about this? Because it was very good. Lily Rose Depp did amazing. The guy from Warm Bodies, I don't know his name, he did amazing. I never saw the original film, and if you hate watching people eat, you can skip this part. But I really wanted to catch you guys up while I ate breakfast, which it's like almost noon. I never saw the original Nosferatu. I grew up with Dracula, with Keanu Reeves, and I feel like my understanding is that Nosferatu, the original film, was based off of Dracula, the book, and then when they redid the Dracula film with Keanu, you know, they pulled some inspo from Nosferatu. I don't know. I need to read the book is what I need to do. This has just put me on, like, I'm going to read Dracula this fall, like 500%. So if you've seen it, let me know. I grew up with a family of horror fans, so we have like a serious appreciation for old horror films, and I really, really liked like the camera angles they did, the very slow pacing, the like, they just, if you know old horror, you just know like the little things that they did were so cool, like the shadows of the hand, like it was very good. Creepy, actually creepy, not scary, but really creepy and gross. Just weird. It was a long movie. After that, we ended up picking up our groceries and picking up our favorite local pizza for dinner. We're trying to support as many local restaurants as possible lately because we give like places like Starbucks and Chick-fil-A way too much money. We picked up our pizza, and then my niece came over for a little impromptu Goosebumps night because we watched this first season of Goosebumps. It was so good. I'm a huge Goosebumps fan. Like those were my books when I was like 6, 7, 8, 9. So we watched like already 3 episodes of the second season with David Schwimmer. And it's also creepy. Even my niece was like, this one's creepy. And she grows up in a family of horror people, so she's around horror. But we snuggled up on the couch till like 10:30 at night, and it was just so nice. My original plan was to do a productive day today vlog, but I'm going to keep it self-care because I'm just not feeling my best still. So that is the plan. That was yummy. I think it's going to hurt my tummy just a little bit. But we'll be okay. A little hack is I always bring a protein shake whenever I eat Starbucks for breakfast because it's not nearly enough calories or protein. And I don't want to be hungry again in a couple hours. So let's go to my wax appointment, which I'm not looking forward to. I do this to myself every single time. I'm like, why do I do this? But in the same sense, like, it's been 10 years. Like, come on, girl. You've got this. A little tip though for my girlies to get Brazilians is exfoliate before, because that does help. And don't have caffeine before. So I'm going to save my mango refresher for after, but let's go do the thing. Hello.
How are you?
Good. Okay, I literally just had the best drive to Target. Where I go and get wax should like theoretically be like a 6-minute drive on the freeway to Target. It has been crazy construction for like, I don't know, a year and a half, and it was a normal drive today. There was no traffic, so I'm happy. This is why I normally don't come to this shopping center anymore, which is like the best shopping center in the city, and it's like 5 minutes from my house, but I never come because it's crazy traffic. Anyway, so let's do a little haul. I got like a whole bunch of Clorox because necessities, but I did get some Kleenex. These are the hand towels that I use for my skincare, which is just like the best hack ever. I mentioned that last night. And then last night was my first time, I think it was my first time. I've been trying these loop masks, and last night I tried Double Take. And this is my new favorite mask, like obsessed. And y'all know I had to get more of the Cicaplast B5 Balm from La Roche-Posay because it's freaking amazing. And then my favorite toothpaste, which is the Pronamel Active Shield. That's my little self-care haul. Let's go to World Market, which is next door. Normally it's chaotic as fuck here. Like, so can't even find a parking spot, and it's normal. Oh my god, it's normal, and it's Sunday at 12:49. let's go to World Market and then cross over, go to TJ Maxx and see if we can find those really cute Anthropologie cup dupes. Not me getting princess parking. Look how close I am. This is where I get all of my dresses. This is gorgeous. OMG. I am a bag obsessor. Do I need this? I feel like I do. For what? I don't know. Beautiful. Do need a couple of claw clips. OMFG. These are my favorite. And they have black. Like whenever they have one of these, I grab them. These are my favorite pieces in the world, so I will be taking this. Not it being the last one and actually made for me. Oh my god, I'm stoked. This is gorgeous too. I love this. So simple to throw over a dress. But this is very like, if I live by the beach, it just is not, it just does not get cold enough here for this, which is very depressing. That is a cute little reading chair, reading set. Let's see if we can find bulldog noodles. Is that what I'm looking for? Getting closer, I feel. Getting closer, maybe. Oh my god, they have hot one sauces. Nope. Oh my god, they have the last stab. Freaking cool. Of course, it's the one that's $23. I don't see the noodles. Oh, I found them. Okay, let's see. Okay, somebody said carbonara, so I'm going for these. Well, I will not be going to TJ Maxx because I found them here. Yay! I think I'm gonna grab a mushroom and a strawberry. Okay, we just did some serious damage in World Market and it was needed. Like, also self-care sometimes is just treating yourself, and World Market is one of my favorite stores. I allow myself to come in here like once or twice a year to look for rompers and dresses, and we've been needing some vases for flowers because we have just basically kind of given all of ours away whenever we give people flowers. Sometimes we're like, oh, they would like this vase. And so we needed some vases, and then I just kind of wanted to get some treats. So it's a big haul. I'm super excited to share it with you. Let's get home. I'm gonna stop and grab Andrew coffee on the way home. He's having a rough day at work. People that call in to the bank are super, super rude. Like on Sundays, it's just, they're rude often, but Sundays especially. So let's get him a coffee, go home, show you guys the haul, and then I have my choir group coming at 4 again to practice for our cabaret show because our tryout is tomorrow. Okay, we are back home in a cozy t-shirt. It's actually chilly outside, like if you're just hanging out, but when you're moving about, you get warm, or at least I do. I get warm easy. Let's do a haul. Okay, so to start off, I got this beautiful pressed floral vase. I'm really impressed with the prices there, honestly, and it just has such beautiful texture. I couldn't choose one or the other. So I ended up getting both, and I really liked these two pieces in there. These were actually propped up in another vase there that they had for show. And I like this for my dining table because my cat literally eats every single flower on the table. And I'm like, you're gonna poison yourself. So now we're just gonna have these fake ones there, which is perfectly fine. I am not above a fake flower. I'm not. So loved this, gorgeous. And then I obviously was gonna go to TJ Maxx for the Anthropologie cup dupes, but I found them at World Market, which I'm not complaining that I didn't have to go to TJ Maxx because it is always a shit show in there. They're like a TJ Maxx and another store in one. There's one line. The line is always like 50 people long. I'm not making this up. You will spend 45 minutes in the line. I'm happy. Today just felt like it was meant for me to go out and have some me time and shop, which I haven't done in so long. Andrew and I share a car, and so I don't often have the car. I work from home the majority of the time, so it was just really nice to have some me time today. And then normally on Sundays when I want to shop, there's a lot of traffic and I hate traffic, so I just feel like today everything worked out very well. I couldn't pick between them, so I told you guys I was going to get the mushroom, and I did. I also got the flower one. I wasn't going to get this one, and I thought that's just too cute. And then I got the strawberry one, which is the one I ultimately wanted above all. I've been having some mugs like this in my Amazon cart because I've been wanting one with like a big mouth and some of the prints, and this is not completely identical to what I was wanting, but it's very close, and I'd much rather support World Market. So I got that. This is ultimately what I was going in there hoping to find, and I did. So this is gonna go in my office. I really wanna rework my office a little bit because ever since I moved the books out and onto this main shelf, I feel like it feels a little empty. We're also gonna get the exercise bike out of there, and I'm gonna give that to my cousin. So just gonna rework the space a little bit. And I was not walking out without this Shir Santal candle. I'm actually not a big candle person. I don't like the smell of anything burning, but I can do a very clean candle scent for a couple hours every few days. So there's that. And I got this floral hair clip, which is like perfect for spring. It has real dried flowers in it, which is another reason I couldn't pass it up. I literally have two hair clips. I have this one I got from Target, which is like my favorite. And then I have another one that's like a bright neon yellow that I thought would be fun for like workouts, but it hurts my head. So I'm hoping this one is comfortable. It's got the flat teeth here, so hopefully. All right, and then obviously I was not walking out without the romper. I have this in green, which is my favorite. I got it in 2021. It is seriously one of my favorite clothing items that I have. I have it in one other color, and to save the life of me, I cannot think of the color. I don't know what is going on in my brain, but now I have it in this really gorgeous neutral black. The buttons on this one are a little bit smaller than the others, so they're just having little changes. I love that they brought back this piece, because the thing with World Market is if you see a piece of clothing that you like, you just need to grab it, because they only put out a few pieces, and once they're gone for the season. So I always say just grab it. And y'all know I was not walking out without this. Like, I was not walking out without this. This is the perfect, cutest little spring summer bag. It has handle if I want to hold it. It has the longer handles. It has a button clasp. It's just gorgeous. I really want to spend more time outside this spring, so just tossing some lunch in here and books and a blanket and laying out outside, sitting outside, enjoying the sun, like that's the vibe. And now for the last few fun food items. I did get Andrew a bag of like New Orleans chips. He loves the voodoo flavor, but these were Evil Eye, I think. And then I had to get this milk tea. This sounds delicious. Hopefully the caffeine's not crazy. And guys, I have been, you guys are a little bit lower than I'd like you to be. I have been craving this orange chocolate that you just like bash on the table really hard and it opens. The way I'm gonna tear this up, because chocolate is self-care. And then I really had to try these bulldog noodles because everybody's talking about them, and my girl Carla Espinosa, who's my new favorite vlogger, I love her so much. If you guys don't follow her. She's amazing, but you probably do because she has a lot of followers. But anyway, she said the carbonara flavor was amazing, so that's the flavor we got. And look at this cute pink bag. I'm just really excited to try these. So that is the World Market haul. I need to tidy up before my guests get here. We have a cleaning lady coming tomorrow to clean the house, and I'm not the entire house because I only booked her for 3 hours, but some things in the house that I just cannot, like, either don't really know how to clean, can't get cleaned, or just downright don't want to. She'll be here tomorrow, so I'm really excited. So Andrew and I are just gonna tidy up today and do kind of the other cleaning things. The only other self-care thing I wanna do today, unfortunately, I have to do a few work notes, only a few from Friday. thank God I stayed on top of it this week. I need to finish 2 reports for 2 of my patients, which I've already done 3/4 of the report, so I'm very proud of myself, but I do need to finish those. My niece was thinking about coming over for Goosebumps night, but I think I'm going to reschedule and just do my notes, read. Andrew and I are probably going to move the Xbox into the office so he can game on his computer, and I can also game next to him on the bed, which I just think is going to be a whole vibe, because normally when he games I'm alone in the living room and I'm I miss you. So I think I'm gonna do that. So the gaming will be a little bit of self-care, and then I just want to plan for the week, so I'll probably get a little bit of footage of that as my little outtake. But I think that's it, guys. It was a good self-care weekend. Yesterday went by very fast, and then we sprung forward and that made everything a little weird, but today was a really much needed day. I'm gonna go heat up a piece of pizza because I only had 2 pieces last night, and I'm I really want a piece of pizza. I will see you guys in the next one. I really hope you enjoyed this. I'm trying some new things on my channel. Starting out YouTube in August 2023 is when I started. Just kind of threw everything at the wall, right? Which is what people recommend. Just throw everything at the wall, see what sticks situation. See also what ultimately vibes with me. And I think I finally kind of figured out where I want my channel to go and what I want to focus on, which is just primarily lifestyle. So with reading vlogs and productivity vlogs and self-care vlogs, which is why I love my girl Carla, because that's exactly my vibe. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. There will be more self-care vlogs. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe. It does help my channel out as we are still growing. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day yourself, and don't forget to do some self-care things that are just gonna make you feel better and lift your spirits. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.